Hello, people. We're live. We are on time. This is definitely not me calling out the people who said I would not be ready, in time to say hello to you all. I hope you're all doing well. Okay. Excuse me one moment. Okay, speak again quickly, Hope. Because they didn't hear a word you said because OBS broke, and it's fixed now, so they can hear you.
Also,
okay.
Vortex, by the way, you have split yourself off by mitosis. There's currently 2 of you on stream.
Oh, is there two of me?
I
I am. So, guys, I'm a player now, and I'm the DM. I'm also this table, this chair, that thing on the wall.
Switching personalities.
That feels like a lot of
That's
power.
I have all of the power. I am eternal. There we go. I have reabsorbed.
A little too seriously.
I have reabsorbed my previous self. So we're all good. There we go. Are people sending messages? People are sending messages. Why do I feel like Hope is sending messages pretending to be somebody else in chat?
I have to run the channel.
Hope is God right now. She is the server. She is the one. She has to do everything.
Oh,
I have
okay.
that power. Now I'll let Darren keep that. I don't want that power.
You don't want to be God?
Okay, so Back
What
Bacon,
could go wrong?
Tuck Felix Wolf, Austin, and Nick. Hello to everybody, and welcome to our next episode of what is this called again?
Shallow Graves.
Shallow Graves. There you go. Of the Shallow Graves campaign, titled "The Lord's Test: Will Greed or Glory Win?" You should be doing this. This is your stream.
Hey, you just started doing it, and you're making my life easier. So, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Austin asks, how do I join a D&D session in the future? Join our Discord first, and then all the details will be on there.
Join the Discord, get Hope to like you, but not in that way. That's weird. Don't have those kind of parasocial relationships. And then maybe you'll sneak your way in.
Just
What
be
you
around
said,
long
I
enough.
guess? Yeah. No, all the details when we do any events will be on our Discord. We will post it there with details on how to join. I will actually post an invite to the server in chat.
Not if I do it first. I'm not doing that. You should focus on doing that.
I'm gonna do that. I did it first.
Yeah, well, I did also say I'm not doing that because I'm doing something
fair
else.
enough.
So, good teamwork.
That sounds like a title
Make a
of
great
song.
team. Look at
Did
us.
it first.
Okay. I think I'm ready. Oh. What a boy has disappeared. Oh well, I guess it's only 4 of you left.
I mean, I'm right here. There's reasons to why I disappeared.
Yo,
Oh yes, that reminds me.
breaking the fourth wall.
I just need like 1 second quickly. Sorry.
All right.
I promise I'm not doing illegal drugs.
Sure.
Any questions you have for the DM, please put them in chat as
He's taking his
he
time.
will answer each and every one of your questions. So you better type them out now.
Everyone just send a list of questions. Just
Just
take all his
ask
time.
your questions. Ask your questions.
Million.
Cool.
First
I'll
will
stick
just be DM answering questions.
Yeah. So I think what's going to be the best solution to this is go ahead, ask your questions. I fully support this. Join the Discord server, and then afterwards, I'll drag Hope along with me, so she has to record me answering your questions. So she also has to stick around longer. And then I feel like it's fair.
All part of the plan.
Yes.
What part of the master plan?
Okay.
My goodness. And yes, there is a gap in the stream. That is because Darren, would you like to explain?
Yes, it is because I have returned as a player, and
One of our players will be joining us after a little while, not in this session.
yes, unfortunately, somebody they couldn't make it today. It would seem, unfortunately. So maybe if they manage to sneak in later, I will perform some DM hoodoo voodoo and just tell everyone, imagine this person's been here the whole time, because I'm not coming up with that on the fly. And then we'll see. But
Oh, look,
stumble
there's
across
another
them in the
person
woods.
magically in the party.
We just all suffer.
DM already got his first question. I don't know if he wants to answer that.
what's the first question?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how illegal are those? I'm not going to read that out loud. I don't know what YouTube's terms and conditions are on that.
Consumables.
Consumables.
They are the chronic medication kind, so completely not illegal. A 0? -1?
I don't know. Roll an
Pharmaceuticals is
D20.
legal
Let's
drugs.
see.
Sorry, what was that just?
Roll a d20.
Pharmaceuticals are just legal drugs.
Yes, and the question specified illegal drugs. So,
Felix says they are just having a very long tea break. And then back bacon says, I don't trust the drama, I don't trust the Darren PC. Sorry.
oh, wow. Who said that? Cupcake, how dare you?
It's not cupcake, it's back bacon.
Uh,
Back bacon.
Sorry, I assumed it would. I apologize for making the assumption, Cupcake.
Foods.
I'm gonna tell actually, Cupcake's in the stream.
Yeah, she probably
She's in,
knows.
mode.
I'm waiting to get yelled at by Cupcake.
Wait,
Oh, she
actually
says-
As I say that, she says, bye, I'm lurking.
Yeah. Love you too, Cupcake.
Yes. Okay, now. Do I begin? Do we begin? Do we...
No, I think you can-
there you
Cupcake
heard.
says,
there you heard.
Cupcake says she's hurt.
Oh, did she hear? I apologize, Cupcake.
Oh,
Yep.
Austin says, miss session 1, will there be a recap?
I mean,
Very
it
slightly.
depends. So here's the, you have two options. One, watch the stream without knowing what happened in session 1, and then go back and watch the first stream. Option 2,
That's true.
stop watching the stream, go watch the first stream, then watch the video of this one. Option 3, somebody can recap it, and then you can watch this, and then you still go back and watch the first session, which I feel like is probably what's going to happen. And then
I'll
option...
watch the first one as well after this.
Again,
Yes,
like
go watch the
all-
first one.
the video's up on this channel.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
free.
in the
You guys can just
description
watch
of
whenever.
this. Yes. What Alex said, and also in the description, there is a little recap.
Well, okay, cool.
Well, basically, to sum up what happened last session,
Yes.
an old man adopted a whole bunch of kids.
Pretty much.
Ironically, that is probably the most apt description. An old man adopted a bunch of kids, and then those kids murdered a couple people.
Well, those kids nearly got murdered first.
There, exactly. That's a very important point.
I feel like the youngest child in this situation did not get almost murdered at all, and then immediately just murked everyone.
Yes.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Black Bacon actually has a valid point. Just watch both at the same time.
Dang it, bro, he stole what I was gonna say. Justin started speaking, and I was like, my fifth option was gonna be watch both at the same time. Like, just get earphones and then headphones, and the one stream and the other's the other, and you're fine.
Surround sound.
What has TikTok done to our brains?
Nothing, because I've never had TikTok in my life. I refuse.
I also have never had TikTok.
Me neither.
YouTube Shorts, anyone?
Okay, yes.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
I plead the fifth.
There you got everybody.
Wait. TikTok Shorts and Instagram Reels.
I
Yeah,
plead
they
the
all
fifth.
cut from the same cloth. Either way, you're watching 30-second videos.
Yes,
well,
but
okay, it
the-
goes up to 2 minutes.
Wow. With
Three
Subway
actually
Surfer
on
and
Okay.
the video.
Well,
3 on YouTube.
I think best option right now is, I think you can all agree, we go ahead and we get started. I'm gonna put it up to a vote to the council. Who votes we start? The council has voted yes. So we...
Wait, whoa. Council isn't one person.
No, it's not. It's me, and then the other me. There are like 5 of us rolling around in here, so it's like You got 4 out of 5 votes. One of them was like, "No, we give him some extra time," but
No,
Is
this
Give
is
him
what-
extra time. Just
What you can do? We just don't start and we just answer now.
oh wow.
Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.
get 5 hit plays right there.
I mean, that is an
Speak up,
option.
yo.
I do
Hello
control the output of the stream to Hope. I can just hit this button. It's this nice blue button. It says stop streaming. But I won't do
Shall we
that.
start? Start.
Oh, do you want to start? Okay. We're gonna start
Yes,
now.
just start with his story before any more chaos erupts.
Oh, the chaos is the best part. So, welcome back everyone to session 2
The DM shouldn't be saying that.
of Shadow Graves.
Guys, when the DM is speaking, please don't speak over him.
And also don't pull me into a whisper. Anyone? I didn't call. I'm not calling out anyone specific. I promise.
Totally.
Okay. Okay. Welcome back to session 2 of Shadow Graves. I'm excited. Last session, a group of unlikely adventurers met in a couple different ways. A few people met in a tavern. They then met a short, well, actually quite tall for a dwarven warrior, and a intriguing figure wearing a cloak with some interesting appendages, who then took up a proposition by the lord of the starting city there in Greendrift, where they formed a small team to compete for a contract of sorts to gather information. Of course, there was only option for one group to obtain this contract, and they had to prove their worth against another. Oh, excuse me. Another group of potential adventurers to take up this contract, proving their worth by absolutely thoroughly obliterating this group of people through magic and just sheer might, and a fair amount of stabbing, before ending off last session as they had claimed victory, and the captain of the guard, Captain Casimir, told them they had earned their keep and would now be taken to have an audience with Lord Erland Vedzik. And so, camera fading into the scene from black as credits have finished, the opening theme concluded. Obviously, all of the shots of your characters in their heroic poses, you know, title under each of our heroes, having concluded. The camera comes down behind the group as they are being led from the battlefield, the arena, where they move y'all over here back to the city. Let me get that nice and centered. As our party, minus one of you who has hidden,
Out of existence.
has blended into the background so well you can no longer see him.
He's gone on a side quest. It's fine.
He said he'd catch up with you. He seemed a little bit uncomfortable with the idea of meeting the Lord for some reason. Not entirely sure why, but he said he would meet up with you again in time. And so, with that, the rest of your group, seeing the tall man in full plate armor, turn to you and say, "Alright, we go to see the Lord now. He wants to speak with you about the details of this contract. Follow me." And before turning and walking back, not going back into the, what the heck is it called now? Garrison, or the garrison where you had your first meeting, but walks around the outside, appearing to be going to a different building. What?
I follow him and I walk beside him and I look at him and say, "Did your voice change?"
I do not know what you are talking about. Okay, if the voice changed, what did the voice sound like?
It was a bit of a deeper Russian.
Okay.
You're, like older sounding.
Drink that water.
Okay, clearly I was more tired last time than I am here.
Well, I mean, it was right at the end of the stream, you know.
Yeah.
Mm,
Alright. That better?
there you
Much
go.
That,
better.
oh, is that better? Okay.
Oh, that sounds like the captain.
Well, so,
Alright. Sorry, I had frog in throat.
right, you're not pretending to be someone you're not, are you?
You are not a mimic, are you?
What's your AC? To get stabbed. No. He immediately draws a dagger and... No, he's not pretending to be someone else. I just only have so much memory. I have ADHD. My RAM
it's
is like...
fine.
I got like 2
figured.
gigs of RAM. I operate on like 2 gigs of RAM.
You should have
I
watched
figured
the
I was
stream
just messing
before.
with you.
I know. Sorry, what? What was that?
You should have watched the stream to remember your voices.
I did watch the stream. That was a while ago.
Backbroken says Monopoly through murder? Question mark.
Kind of, in a sense.
Interesting. Okay. But he does appear to be leading your group. I don't have a little token for him, unfortunately. But he leads your group across the way, crossing the street through a gate towards a very, very large manor.
This appears to be my kind of house.
To
I
a
you concur. Hold on.
You guys like this fancy thing?
I like what comes along with it.
That's fair.
Liliana just has
Scott
dollar
just
signs in
seems
her eyes.
absolutely unfazed
Status
by
is
the
included too.
grandeur. Wolfgard just seems absolutely unfazed by the grandeur of this manor. Like, this is 100% normal for him.
Bertel comes from
will
a
fall.
different background, so he's like, this is too fancy.
Yeah.
I will fall in behind the professor. And
Yeah, the professor just looking.
Charm, who's also just falling in closely behind, just slowly looks up to the large building and just lets out a small mutter. Hopefully they're not compensating for something.
No comment. You would. I don't know how you would know anything about that. So, anyone who would like to make a perception check at the moment may
Simon must, because he said that.
go ahead. Make a perception check.
I will make a perception check.
Yoda, let's do it.
Oh my
The most-
goodness. Okay. That's an 11.
13.
Just get all the low rolls out now, guys, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will do the perception with you
11.
boys.
Alright, I'm still rolling with advantage. I shouldn't be doing that.
That's okay. They are in order, so the left one is always the first roll. So if you want to just leave that on, you can. So that's 12, that's
Professor's
11.
on the ball today.
Well, 13. Lily, are you not rolling perception?
Not for that, no.
The rolling perception has
I-
nothing to do with that. I mean, in general, if you would like to roll a perception check.
Yes, in general, I would like to roll a perception. Not for whatever that
Come on,
was.
Liliad. Tell us what we see.
Is that...
Because apparently
Dang
all
it,
of
Felix.
I'm not perceiving anything of
Did
this
I-
manner. I'm just looking at the professor here and seeing how awed he is at this big
Wait, I
mansion.
did that with advantage. Let me do that again quickly.
Oh, go for it. You can roll.
18.
Okay, 18. Okay.
Okay, so everyone's like looking around, and that Lily's just like. She walks up to the front door, peers in the window on the side, if there is one.
There is a window on the side. You go to knock, and the captain is already like there. He's like busy opening the door, so you don't need to knock. So you take the
Okay,
opportunity
good.
and just like peek through the window, and you can see what seems to be a central foyer, nice stone floors, very well cut stone. Everything is like shiny clean, like polished. Everything is immaculate. There's a large central staircase that seems to go up. You can tell from the foyer there's room, opportunity to go right, left, a few doors. There are some side mantles and like small side tables with different, some with arrangements of flowers, others with what appear to be like busts and small other little decorative knickknacks.
I do have a question, something very specific. While stepping into this place with a 22, I see that everything is perfect. Do I see something that isn't?
With a 22, I will also say, Bertel, you do notice most of this as well, because you also got an 18. There isn't much to see. The outside of the building is just, it's a tall 2-story building, also mostly stone construction. This is a very large building, so the sturdy construction makes sense. Most of the other buildings in the city have sort of a stone foundation with a wooden structure, where this is a completely stone structure. There are some nice decorative pillars, and you can see big windows. It is made to look very... The aesthetic was intentional, like it was a focus point of the building of this place. It was not, we need to make this strong, okay, now let's try and make it look pretty. It was, we need to make this place look pretty. How can we make it work? Basically every interaction between an architect and an engineer in existence.
Sounds about right.
Yes. Liliana, with a 22, nothing is perfect. It is as close an attempt to be like visually perfect as humanly possible, or potentially like indentured servant possible. Like the maids and things, they do their best, but like you can see like there are some corners that have been like missed, aka the corner that's like 30 feet up in the air and like would need a 20-foot ladder in order to be able to actually get up there and clean. Have just kind of like a small little bit of like cobwebs up there. There's very little that is out of place. And
No bookshelf that's slightly, like
there is no
semi
secret passage behind a
okay.
bookshelf that you can see.
When we enter, can I do a perception check to see if I can steal anything?
Wait. Before that, I just go up to Lily and just say, do you see anything that piques your interest?
Is there piano?
I can see you read Felix's message.
Yeah, so Felix says, hopefully no piano falls on them.
There is no piano hanging from the ceiling, so you can be.
Wait, is there a piano?
Period.
I mean, a house
There-
as grand as this should have one.
So stepping into the entrance foyer, no, there is no piano in the foyer.
I mean, if I step slightly forward, looking to like the living room, for instance, would probably
doors-
be on
The doors
front
are closed.
Oh,
The doors
I
are
thought
not just left
he opened
open.
it already. Oh, he
He opened the front door for you guys. Like he's leading you. So you didn't have to knock on the front door. You could like look through the window while he's like opening the door and leading you all in.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get
But
it.
like, they don't just leave like random doors open in this very well kept house.
Back Bacon said, if you don't know that till you rip apart the bookshelf. Oh, very true, very true.
We're gonna pull every book from that bookshelf out until a secret lever is pulled.
Cool. So, Justin, you can go ahead and roll a perception check if you would like to see if there's anything of interest to you.
21.
21, nice.
Oh, lordy!
I was getting those low rolls out in the beginning, boys.
Sure you don't want to save those for later, guys? Like, I'm just... you sure?
They'll come later as well.
Okay,
Don't
cool.
worry.
So briefly, what type of objects would be of interest to the professor?
Artifacts. Anything from old world, any artifacts, trinkets,
So items of historical significance.
Yes, basically.
Okay. In the foyer, you can't. Your eye is drawn to like the busts, because it's generally pretty typical. Like if someone has like lots of busts of like historical figures, maybe it's like their great grandfather, maybe it's someone important. You go and you recognize every single bust as the same person, and it is the person you saw giving the little speech.
Okay.
Like they all look basically brand new. They're maybe a couple years old, but you don't necessarily see anything at the moment of historical significance. That doesn't mean you won't see anything. There might be a few things down the line, but you've got your eye out. You know what you're looking for.
I whisper to the professor, I'll keep an eye open.
Berto never got his response. Probably.
Oh, sorry. Wait, what?
I was about to say, how do you know what the professor is looking for?
Well, I mean, judging by his fashion sense.
And
What was the question, Alec?
you actually got one of those hats.
I try to find them, but it's
Wow.
plastic. I
that's
wanted to find a
great.
proper one.
Wait,
Oh, that is
I
great.
told Lily, do you see anything that piques your interest yet?
Oh. No, nothing of interest yet. But we still have to look under the rugs.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, apparently, I'm gonna close my prep book because this has become the heist episode, apparently. Like,
When has a D&D campaign ever gone right?
Hang on,
The way
wait, where's-
DM wants
Can I
to.
just say
where's something?
that
Okay, hang on.
Score is looking at these guys who's obviously never been in a proper mansion.
Yep.
Kinda just trying to figure out.
The professor's been in a proper mansion. He just knows that there's some good stuff in a proper mansion.
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
The best part, that was a blank piece of paper, as far as you know.
Great effect, though. Great effect.
Yeah, no, I saw your eyes go wide. Like,
I
Okay.
figured it was a blank piece of paper, but I was like, eh.
Hey, your guys are going.
it's actually not a blank piece of paper. Where's the angle where you can see what's on it? Not blank. But
Aw.
Okay,
it's from last
okay.
session. I don't need it. Okay.
We should probably let him open the door.
The doors are open. You guys are inside. He is busy walking up the staircase,
Oh, okay.
and, waiting for you guys to follow.
We're just like walking in a group, but like.
You see a maid who's busy like dusting something look at you, and then like go back to
I
dust.
look at her and I'm like, is it there?
Continues dusting. Make a persuasion check, I guess.
Okay.
Let's see. She's gonna make an insight check.
By this point, Ufla would have just kind of
Persuasion.
past everyone and
That's a
fallen in
21.
right behind the captain. Like he's on a mission. He knows stuff is about to happen. Just
professor's
getting
also-
about everyone behind him at this point.
Following the dwarf. He's seen there's nothing of value next room. Let's go.
Nice.
Go.
With a 21, she this one kind of looks at you, and like eyes go kind of wide, and just kind of turns back and just starts dusting and avoids eye contact, kind of understanding what you mean, but also for some reason seems to like you enough that isn't just gonna like outward openly ask like, are you asking where things to steal are?
Oh, okay. No, okay, wait. Oh, wait. I actually might have a spell for this.
Oh yeah, no, I'm waiting for you to cast it. Like,
What is
Do
that
I have, like,
persuasion
message or
count,
something?
though?
I don't have message, darn it.
oh,
I
you were
don't
going
like
for
to use one.
message. Okay, interesting.
Well, I don't have anything else that.
There is a thing
I'm-
that you can do.
Ooh, actually, can I cast while we're walking through this place, can I cast detect magic?
Does detect magic have a verbal component?
I'll just ask everyone to make a noise. Yes, it does. Says
Okay,
for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. I turn to the turtle, Bertel, and and Jargo's character, what's his name again?
Aram.
Farron. Farron, thank you.
Mhm.
And I go, can you guys start talking really loud? Like, have a conversation.
Wait. I'll just say, I got this. I'll just go. Oh!
And then while he's doing that, I cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Okay. How am I gonna do this?
Are you gonna?
Bertel. Go ahead and make me a performance check.
Oh no!
Liliana,
Wait,
go
wait,
ahead and
wait,
make me
wait,
a
wait.
stealth check.
Can Farron help with that?
What is Ferrum doing to help that?
You do understand I have a -1 on performance.
I know this!
Someone help him!
Farum, help me!
Can I
Farm
just
just
say
like a
that
much.
Okay. Jura?
That's okay, go for it.
Farm at just like a much lower octave just starts going.
Covering all of the
Okay.
bases, right?
You get a choice. Actually, no, you don't get a choice.
Why?
Bertel, you get advantage. So you
We
can...
both get advantage.
No.
I
Just-
get advantage. Okay.
Just... I need that to happen first, and then Lily is gonna roll stealth.
Okay. You guys ready?
Do it.
I'm ready. I am very curious how well this is gonna go. You are so lucky you had advantage.
0.
Because that was a 1 that became a
That's
0, and an
one.
18 that became a 17. Okay.
Okay.
That would have been a critical
Do I
fail.
roll stealth with advantage?
You roll stealth without disadvantage.
Fine. Oh, come on! Oh.
Okay. So...
Don't.
That's an 8
With an
on
8.
the stealth.
Okay,
This
okay.
stream.
It's not a lot of words.
Do you have a like string of words for the spell?
It's the one I didn't do. No, I do have. Okay,
Go
phew,
for it.
I went through all my verbal stuff.
Okay, but so
Okay,
you have to
wait.
make your sound whilst
How
you
I
read
say
the
this
line.
doesn't determine, like.
Wait. Okay.
Sorry.
Can I finish up quickly?
Bertel must
So how
make
I
you
say
sound
this
while
doesn't
you.
determine-
I'm ready. Just tell me when.
Oh no. I know what you're about to do. He's about to do the sound over you saying the
Absolute.
words.
That's the narrative, isn't it?
It is. When you ready, Lily?
With Farah making his
Okay.
very weird
Okay. There's part of me that just wants to mute Alec the second he begins doing it. Go for it.
wait,
If this is
wait,
how you're doing
wait.
it, go for it.
Wait, stream. Earphone warning,
Apologies.
please.
You're not loud enough to worry about that, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be fine. We'll
3,
be fine.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Now show me where this is.
Okay. So, The captain, who has been leading you, stops, turns around, and looks at all of you.
Farm
Being
just
right behind the captain is just like, wasn't me.
Wait, I'll just be like, I got something stuck in my throat.
Farm
Make
just
a
immediately ducks
deception
behind.
check.
Perception.
Deception.
And then
Professor
immediately
would
on
like
the
to try and distract him with just talking gibberish. Oh, I like the carpets. What
Okay.
beautiful carpets you've got here.
Wait.
I will also just after like he turns around and I finish my chant, I will immediately go into like a conversation with the professor and just be talking about this stuff. You know, like
Okay.
we were doing it the whole time.
Beautiful
Wait.
busts.
I'm doing the perception check.
Not perception, deception.
Deception.
Starting with a D.
Oh,
Oh,
was
you're
deception,
gonna
it was
be lucky.
deception.
Yeah, with a 3.
no, wait,
No,
deception,
no, no.
deception.
Oh, that's perception? Yeah. Deception. Okay, it's a
Oh.
4. Cool.
I just like stopped the portal from talking.
Farm just immediately on the captain turning, just ducks behind the turtle.
Okay.
I begin explaining to the captain that it's just a little thing we all have, you know, before we meet someone we gotta get our voices warmed up. Then we all start make a
Make-
persuasion.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Because of the 4.
Yeah.
Because he already lied. This
Great.
guy does not believe him.
If the professor is helping me, then it's just a normal roll, right?
Don't drag the professor into deception. He uses you to steal trinkets.
Okay, Professor, are you proficient in deception?
In
You ha-
deception,
Deception.
it's -1.
Deception with the D.
Are you proficient in it? Is
You-
anyone proficient?
You have the blue tick
This is
next
the
to your.
longest walk down a corridor.
We are gonna be at this corridor for like the entire session.
I am trying to get us positive. Okay, he does not. He doesn't have proficiency, so I'm gonna say he can't help you this time.
I'm crying. I'm
So just-
crying.
I'm rolling.
Just roll deception, please roll well.
I might.
Okay,
Hmm.
16.
Okay.
Okay.
23 would have been better, but 16 will take.
I got a hand over the turtle.
Okay.
No, did you roll 20?
Oh no! He has a roll. I'm not rolling for that. Sorry. Steve
Oh.
showed up, and he apparently showed up while Alec was just going, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
Because I didn't know D&D was just a bunch of men moaning like
Welcome, Steve.
Yeah.
Okay. With a 16, the captain looks at you. Very dark bags under his eyes. And just, like, he is too tired to deal with this. He doesn't necessarily believe
He doesn't
you.
know what I did though.
You have managed to successfully avoid him. You have distracted him well enough with the terrible lies that he's not thinking about what you did. But also, you can kind of tell he's thinking. You can also kind of tell he's thinking, I don't get paid enough for this. What are you
Are
doing?
you sure
Hope?
this guy's a captain?
So, Hope, what are you doing?
No. I just after that explanation, I just cough a bit and like, we can see him now. Our voices are professional.
Let's
Wait,
go.
But wait, did you? Was there anything from cast magic or detect magic?
So you have
Yes,
to take
it basically follows me,
it's
so I can.
for the next
Okay.
10 minutes? 10 minutes or an hour?
I will check. I have the information. on it.
Durango. This guy is not a captain. He's a middle-aged man working a 9 to 5.
10 minutes. It's concentration.
Yeah, concentrate in 10 minutes. So you have it up. There's nothing magical at the moment. As far as you can see, there's nothing magical in the area.
You just see a small glow around the axe on my back. Walking in front.
Yeah, so there's nothing magical outside of the like things that you and your companions have. Like you see different things like light up. Like you can see that Bertel's like rapier has a slight glow to it. Gara's axe glows lightly.
Wait, there's a question now. Would she see my shell?
You do see a faint glow on his shell. Like across the back of his shell, that there is a
I
glow.
just, as we start walking, I release him and I'm like,
Interesting thing about the detect magic is you know what school of magic it is for each of the things. So
That's
for the shell, you can tell it is an enchantment.
okay.
Enchantment there. Most of the things you see are enchantments.
I just read Bargo's comment. This guy's not a captain, he's a middle-aged man working 9 to 5.
I just
No,
said that!
and I did hear you. I want you to know.
Okay, I was
Alec, I
about
did
to
hear
say-
you.
Heard Alec.
Thank you, thank you.
I would also
At least-
like you to
At
know.
least someone hears me.
Lily is
Uh,
trading up, trying to find magic items.
I would just like it to be known, he's not a middle-aged man working a 9 to 5. He's a, like, slightly over middle-aged man working a, like, 3 till 2.
Fair enough.
He's getting, like, an hour of sleep a night. This guy's exhausted. But he leads you
Bless
up,
you.
up the staircase. As he gets to the top of the staircase, leads you down a corridor. No, there are no magic items in the corridor. For reaching a large wooden door and opens the door, sort of holding it open for you all to enter.
The professor will walk in first, just blindly. Just going.
Just squeezing past Ulfgar.
Probably does. So I'm assuming you all enter.
Yes.
Will enter into the room. You can see it appears to be some sort of study. There is a large table, dark, heavy wooden table. You can see bookshelves along the sides, large glass windows behind the desk. There
see.
do not appear to be any books glowing.
Aww.
Oh, are you talking about your perception check?
Yeah, perception and the
Detect
aura
magic.
thing.
Check
Yeah.
magic.
Check magic, yeah.
Detect magic.
Yeah. So allow me to finish describing the study for your imaginations, the imaginations of our wonderful viewers. This large wooden table, papers like scattered about, and not in complete disarray, but there are like you can see he's moved some papers around, and behind the desk you do see Erland Vedzik sort of sitting behind the desk, thumbing through some papers. Okay. Professor,
Oh no.
with your perception, you do notice, like, there are a lot of books in here. There are probably some books that you would find interesting or be of interest to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's also completely out in the open, so
Yeah, I can't really steal anything just yet.
yeah, you can't steal anything just yet, should
I'll put that in.
you try. But like, there's probably like you could probably grab a book and it would probably have some sort of significance to you, or yeah. I'm sorry, nothing glows. You enter the room. There doesn't.
Something.
Fine. There is a crystal hanging from the center of the room that is glowing. Not just because it's magical, but because the enchantment is it glows. It is a glowing chandelier. What do you want from me? I thought you wanted this to be like a low magic setting. Or less magic setting.
What I said.
It's a new thing. They haven't had like as much
That's
time
fine.
to collect a bunch of stuff.
It's
Really think they'd leave it out in the
fine.
open on display?
Give us the magical things.
It's fine.
All the
It's
magical
fine.
things.
It's fine. Do I see any secret like passageways or doorways? So like as I enter, I'm the last to enter. My shoe like slips under the rug, and I'm just like, just to see if there's any like disturbance in the dust.
Make a performance check as you're trying to check under the rug without tipping people off that you're looking for like trap doors.
I just go, whoops, I slipped.
Make a performance check.
Okay. Oh, and that
But
was
you
with
got this-
disadvantage.
You rolled the same number twice, so
I know.
it doesn't matter. With a 21, they believe you. There do not appear to be any trapdoors under the rugs. There do not appear to be any hidden passages.
So disappointed.
Like just like under my breath, I'm like, this guy's a lord. You should at least have a hidden passage. Get out of here.
As you all have now entered and actually met the person you have been brought to meet, the Lord will look up from his papers and go, thank you very much. I take it, Captain, I take it these are the ones who... They're here, I'm assuming they're the best. Right,
Pleasure to meet you.
I'm sure it is. As you all know, my name is Lord Erland Vedzik. I am the ruler here of Greendrift. It's your pleasure, I'm sure.
Wait, who's
I would
next to me
walk
at the
up
moment?
to
Who's next to me at the
Lord.
moment?
Probably.
Would it
Me.
still be Lily?
Yeah.
On
we
one
would
side is
be
Lily,
allowed
on
to
the
find
other
you
side is
here.
Farrell.
Okay, so I'll say to both of them, like very wispily, Killjoy.
What
I
is
would
the
walk
ego?
up to the Lord and just introduce myself. Good day, sir. I am to be defender, Ulfgar of the Mithril Hot clan, 14th of the name, shield bearer of the flame, faithful son of the Soul Forger, and hammerhead to justice. Nice to meet you.
While this is going on, I need to know where's this bookshelf placed?
There are. It's like 2 rows of bookshelves along either wall. So to your right there is bookshelves. To your left there are bookshelves. There are lots of books on these bookshelves, and then in front of you is this desk with the window.
Okay. With his hands behind his back, the professional just like slowly stroll along behind, just glancing at all the books, just to see if anything catches his eye.
While you're doing that, kind of hanging back,
Yeah.
the Lord will turn to Ulfgar and say, "And of nobility, I see. Pleasure to meet you." And he will extend a hand to shake your hand.
Absolutely. I'll shake it and stand back. Like, I'm here for business.
Well, thank you all very much for making yourselves available for this task. I'm sure you heard my danger, possibility of death, all that. Let's get down to it. Obviously, there'll be a contract, which I and like takes a piece of paper and like turns it. You can see there is a quill with a like pot of ink aired. Right, now, as we agreed, the contract does state, I wrote down, no, where did... There's 2,000 gold. What are you laughing at?
Nothing!
How dare you? Who's... Roasting in chat. Oh.
No, it's not
No,
Chad,
Chad.
don't worry!
Once.
Okay.
It's actually been
Oh, dear.
silent, luckily.
Yes. So, it does state 2,000 gold to your group on completion of the task. There is an upfront 250.
Per person?
Each?
No, it's 250 gold to the group for supplies for your mission. This
Make
is
it
there.
Make it 350. Give us an extra 100. We need good stuff.
I step
Professor-
forward, and
Oh.
then I'm like, I lean on the table and I'm, listen, if you want us to get the job done and get it done right, you're going to have to give us a bit more. I mean, The total is 2,000, but you're giving us less than 50%. Shouldn't we have a better down payment?
From the back, the professor will be like, and also for the performance you put us through over there.
We should be
Exactly.
compensated for that at least as well.
Some of us walked out there really traumatized.
This comes from literally all people.
Says the one who
Just
traumatized
like,
like 5 of them.
Watch
didn't
this and what?
specify
See
who.
that.
So would just have slide the
Yeah,
contract
roll
closer,
persuasion.
kind of skipping over the payments and just trying to gauge what's needed. What's the actual detail on this contract?
The contract is like fairly straightforward. There's nothing like. There's no like fine print where if you sign this you owe them your soul or anything. There's nothing. There's nothing untoward. It's just it is a basic like contract of employment. Like yes, you are being. This is your mission. Like this is what you're going to be paid. It's basically to just have a record so that nobody tries to go. Well, actually, you know, the information we found is actually probably worth 3,000. So you should give us that. It's like no, we have a contract. If you don't like honor it, we will just kill you for breaking the contract. Like it's more like a safeguard as opposed to they're not trying to trick you into anything.
I mean, us not doing contract
take
and getting killed is pretty
sign it.
tricky.
That's less the contract, that's more the law. If you break the contract, like get thrown in prison. But prison, death, same difference.
Same things.
Prison break episode.
Well, apparently this has become the heist episode, so
Half the party
Is
wants
there
to
anything
rob
in the
the
contract
place.
about not heisting the nobleman's or the lord's house?
no, that's not in the contract. But you know,
Guys, you are good.
okay. Okay.
So I would just immediately sign this contract.
Wolfgar goes ahead and signs. There's like a space for like 6 people to sign.
We're
So,
currently missing one person.
There's one of them
No,
is
there's-
already signed somehow. You see,
Shadowy
I don't
over
think Shadow would agree to it.
you see his name signed.
Oh no.
Whether it's
Is it
real or
visible?
illusory, you do not know.
The professor will stand right in front of him and just square him up and look him in the eyes a little bit and just go, what happens if the duties in which we must condone ourselves and is not to your liking? What is the punishment for not following your orders? What are your orders exactly?
Well, sir, person.
The professor.
Right.
He is very learned.
Apparently not in the way of manners. The
Manners were thrown out the door when you threw us in a pig pen. Well, you know what I mean.
It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
Right.
Someone's uncultured.
I've-
Thank you.
Right, well, either way, task is, as I stated, to gather information that could be rectifying the situation for clans and tribes that appear to have landed on our shore. Making resettlement efforts of previously destroyed settlements to the problematic. How you obtain this information, not much of my concern. Take from that what cause trouble within my city, obviously, and that'll be a different. As to Liliana, go ahead and roll a persuasion check because you're apparently trying to persuade him.
Wait. Can we
We wanted
Shadow wanted-
25%, which is like
500.
500, right?
Yes.
We want
Can we
25%.
help? Can we have a give help with advantage? Because we all tried to
feel like-
persuade him.
Because the thing is, yeah, Lily was
Yes.
the only one that asked.
Yeah.
So it was like 3
At
people.
this point, it's a straight roll. When it's a straight
Come
roll,
on!
We're, you know what? It's fine.
you
Nat
choose
20.
Yeah, go
Persuasion, 25.
Close enough.
Because I'm a very persuasive person. You knew this when I made this character. Like you were
I
there.
know. I am well aware. I know I was well aware of this when you made this character. I am just can talk to
Disappointed in
people.
yourself.
It's also none of you. Anyway.
I made a very good point.
Yes. No. You.
If you want us to get the job done, you gotta at least pay us 25%. I'm not even asking for 50. All right.
And
It's
you
he
pay-
takes-
25.
can
I
see-
mean, we are a lot of people, as you can see by all the signatures that are mostly are about to come on this paper.
You can see he
But-
reaches over. He takes the contract. Takes out
I've
a
already
quote.
signed as he takes it.
Sorry.
Okay, never mind. I
Wha-
won't sign actually. No, wait. Who hasn't signed? Who hasn't signed?
It's-
The professor hasn't.
Professor, myself,
Okay.
Everyone
The
except
only
Wolfgar.
person who
It was-
has signed so far
That's
is Ulfgar.
Wolf.
Okay, that's fine.
Takes the contract. And see scratches out 2,000. Makes it 1,500. But then at the top where it says 250, scratches out the 250 and makes it 500.
You just gave us less. In the end.
No,
No, he's
Make-
given us.
makes it
He's given us the
750.
same amount.
There. Is that better?
yes, it's
yes,
extra.
yes, that's better.
Yes. I was like,
It's exactly the same. You're just getting more
You
up
know,
front.
just getting more.
Yeah.
That-
I'm just
Leave
getting
the
more
upfront.
early.
Wait. Darren, if you said 1,500 gold
Yes.
on return, or like on return with successful mission, and plus the 750, we're actually getting more now.
Yes.
You
We're
were
getting
already
250.
You were already gonna
no,
get
we were
250
already-
and then 2,000. So he's just taken
No,
500 out of the thing and put it into the.
Yeah, so I caught him making it less, but then.
No, that was just me being bad at math for like 10 seconds.
Austin says a check for secret print. Do I see any like magical thing on the?
There is
Invisible ink.
there is a blood pact on this contract, and anyone who doesn't sign the contract and doesn't fulfill it dies instantly. Oh, there's no magic on the contract.
That's
Might
a
be
bit
like that.
hard.
There's no magic or like enchantment on the on. Is that more to your?
I try and make my signature as like glamorous and aristocratic as possible, and I like flick the pen up. Yes, this is perfect.
I'm still concerned about the loosey-goosey language you have used. We still don't know what information you seek. Any information? All information?
Much as you can bring us.
As much as
Regarding and why they have all of a sudden began massacring everyone they come across. Things of that nature.
Yes, take notes. We will forget that later.
Professor, here's a pen.
What's a pen?
What's a pen?
what kind of quill and
We're in the
ink is that?
medieval ages. Put that futuristic away.
It's a witch!
Austin's like, Lord, this has become an episode of Suits.
Hey, the devil's in the details. And if we don't get the details and we come back and we give the man the information and he's like, not enough information, I'm gonna be like, yo, fam.
Yo, fam, what you up to?
Okay. What? Do you all sign the contract?
Yes.
Berta will just put like a little tick there as his signature.
Good enough.
The professor will just follow suit and just, whoy, Good enough for me.
Nice.
Farm is just gonna put
Like, we're
ph
trying to
dot
be-
p.
We're trying to be as fancy as possible, so our signatures just like fill up the page.
There's like
It just goes off the page.
Yeah.
Onto his
I need a
desk.
second page.
okay. Would you all sign, and then he does take it. Good. Now, do you have any questions? Job? Any?
I would immediately fall in and ask, do you have any information of these orc clans? Where do they come from? Do they belong to a specific band of orcs? Do we know anything about their heritage? When did they land? Especially orcs being like ultimate foe of my home. I would just ask any information that they have already discovered about the orcs.
We do not have much information. These orcs arrived, we assume we know 6 months ago. Counted them first 5 months ago. But that was comparative to where they would have to arrive. Distance east. Our direction east. But they've been here several months, we're not sure where they came from. The area was at once populated by our own people, and due to natural. We only encountered them again during repopulation efforts. Seen by the king. Now this, and he wants a peaceful solution.
Peaceful.
The king wants a peaceful solution.
As peaceful one as possible. The
You
king
know,
and-
there's no conversation to be had with orcs.
Oh, I am well
Orcs
aware.
do not
I- oh.
compromise.
Yeah,
Should we
young
just
man.
Do
murder
not
them all?
peace. They take homes. They take fortresses. They destroy where they go.
Do not have to tell me. I have lost animals. That if you can see, picks up the contract and unrolls it again. Seeing as we are of a similar mind, I personally am not as interested in information. Peaceful solution, king. Information that can bring about safety and security. My people. That I'm very interested in. Safety and security can be obtained in many ways. Information that
Then we are of accord, Lord.
you can see
Stroking his beard is like,
no, he has a goatee. He has like a very sharp goatee. So he's like
See,
he's,
now
he's
you
like
need
doing.
to cosplay this character, Darren.
I can't. Do you know how much of my beard I'd have to shave off?
Okay.
For one character.
Yeah, like no, he just has the world's biggest
Austin
goatee.
said,
Like
Vortex audio is cutting out, or is it just me? You
It's
can
just
find
you.
for us. Yeah. Oh, Felix says
Oh,
it's
Felix
cutting out.
is also saying it's no. It's cutting out.
who is?
it could be stream. It could be stream related.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
it says
Audio is cutting out.
connection is excellent.
Whose audio is cutting out? Mine.
Darren.
no,
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 it's
no.
Darren's vortex.
Specifically. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me just. I'm gonna do that.
You break
I'm gonna do that.
everything.
I just turned up
Oh,
my
no,
gain a
we
bit, so it should be
I
better.
can hear everything.
What?
I can hear everything now.
I can hear clearly.
Okay. Well, I turned up my gain.
just
I
stepped
apologize.
back with- I just stepped back with Bertel and maybe with the professor and I don't know how much of this Baron I can't say the name right.
Farron.
Baron. Okay. And I'm like, is it just me, or does this sound like genocide about to happen?
Berta will look at her like, well, your magic's good enough for this.
The professor will just be like, I've seen a few cases myself, and yes.
Are we witnessing a historical event, Professor?
I think that's up to us to decide, darling.
Wow.
I'll still be looking at Lily like quite scared of her magic.
Nice.
And you see, like, she goes like one hand, mass destruction, and then you see like a little like black like smoke type thing start to swirl around her fingers, and then she's like, oh, no destruction. Diplomatic answer? Not diplomatic answer.
Diplomacy, no diplomacy. Peace, no peace. Mass genocide.
Boring ending.
I just realized, can we maybe avoid using that word?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe try and say something else.
The professor will then, after
Extermination.
the exchange, turn to the man and just be like, all I request one more thing is a declaration from the king just stating our business. For any people that wish to stop us on our journey.
That is very smart, Professor.
But I already have your signatures. So, rolls. So while you were busy doing that, he was busy talking to Ulfgar. Kind of says, should you bring back more information that can be used in the protection of my people? And he scratches out the 1,500 and just writes 3,000.
Hey yo,
Well,
that changes everything.
I see where the title is coming into play.
Yeah. I'm not necessarily as opposed to war as some of our more
diplomatic.
diplomatic I would prefer the term sheltered individuals as those in the capital. They don't know what it's like to send people out month after month and have a handful return, telling you that the rest have been massacred, murdered, eaten. I don't know if that's true, but I wouldn't put it past them.
No,
I don't necessarily have a problem taking the army, going through and taking back what is ours. But I would need proof. Something to persuade everyone else. Bring me that. And he rolls up the contract. And hands the contract to the captain. And hands it to the captain. And I can say we can make sure you're handsomely rewarded. Not just by this contract, of course.
It will be done.
So, murder and locations. Sounds like a plan.
Very well.
Do we know where we're gonna go after this? Do you have any location for us to go to? Because, I mean, I could ask around,
Yes.
but
Right, no, quite. We do have some information in that regard. Some of our most recent scouts who have actually returned speak about a sort of orc watchtower about a day and a half's ride west of here.
okay.
I suppose that would
West
be...
it is.
That is a decent enough place to start.
I hold out my hand for the down payment.
Oh,
I hold my hand out for the order document.
he reaches down, The captain will see to you receiving your funding for this expedition, young lady. You can almost see he's figured out who.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, nice. You can see he's worked out this one cares about the money, this one cares about random pieces of paper.
And
It's actually a very important piece of paper.
You can see he reaches down, grabs a piece of paper, seems to write something down before placing some wax on it and pressing his ring into it. Folds it up and gives it to you. It is an official letter. It kind of does express what your purpose is. I would recommend not let it, should you encounter anyone sympathetic towards the
cause.
beasts, that you don't let them see that.
the professor will fold it up and slip it in his jacket. Be like,
Lily,
thank you.
Lily and Professor, go ahead and make perception checks for me quickly.
Perception check time.
Perception. Because you're both like 7. Why?
It's up to Lily. It's up to Lily.
Lily.
Professor is like, oh, yep, thank you. Goodbye."
Okay. So
As,
Lily,
as the professor walks in, I turn him like,
while he was like ruffling through his papers, you did notice a few things. The first is you saw an envelope that had a large seal on it. That the seal was broken, the letter had been opened, but you do recognize it as the royal seal. It is the insignia of the royal family, like on the seal, that has been opened. And there's a like crumpled up letter on top of it that you can work out this was probably the letter that was in the envelope that he has since crumpled up and left to its own device. What? Sorry, I'm getting caught on something. The other thing that you notice is most of the time while he's been talking to you, his hand has sort of been placed on top of a letter, not moving it too much. You noticed that particularly when he like started moving things around and his hand like brushed some stuff away, you would see a letter and you can't necessarily make out what it says, but you do notice like at the top there's a stamp on it. And I'm going to move this. I'm gonna click this so that the audience can see. Now, how do I? Okay, hang on. Then I need to hand out. I meant to make this, but then it didn't work, so I have to do it now. It's uploading. Don't worry, you guys will get it. It'll be in handouts, so you can you can see it. But there we go, audience. You can also see it now. Okay, no, that's actually not gonna work. So there you can see.
It still
Yes.
told me something went wrong when I tried to open up the handout.
Oh, let me just click. I'm just gonna click that.
Ooh,
Can you see it now?
I can see a mysterious note, yes.
I think it should be on the mysterious note.
yeah, you can see the symbol.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
just a symbol. Okay.
Yeah, cool. So you should be able to see it. Hopefully the stream could see it. It's very dark on a black background, so it's a little bit difficult to see for me at least. But I'm also in dark mode, so. But yeah, so you see that symbol on the piece of paper.
Okay, I just have something. I know the stream will be able to see it, but the rest of the party won't. Can I go into whisper mode with you quickly?
Yes, you can, and the stream will be able to see it. We'll be able to hear
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah,
fine. That's
yes. So I will pull
can-
you into a whisper.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Consensual whisper has begun.
Okay, so I would like to drop. I see the symbol, and then I would like to look at him in the eye, and then I would, as everyone's walking out, I'd like to walk out last, and just again slip my foot like in the carpet, but then drop a piece of paper,
Mm-hmm.
letting it like fall under the carpet, and then I'll tell you what it like says off the stream.
Okay.
I'd
Cool.
like to do it like without anyone noticing.
Without
But
anyone else
I'd like
noticing.
I'd like to get his attention that he sees it. I don't mind him saying it.
Okay, so you're not trying to hide it from him. Go ahead and do a 2 GM roll. I think there should be a toggle at the top of your character sheet.
Can't I just do it like, in a thing and have them question why I'm rolling stealth?
Thing is, it would be sleight of hand.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
wouldn't
So
it be?
okay. Look, if you
Just
want
don't
it,
also-
if you want
Yeah,
it to be a
but
public
They
roll,
don't know what I did.
yeah. If you want to make it a public roll, go for it. You can roll sleight of hand for me.
Oh, I am really bad at that. I am walking last out.
You're lost. I'll give you advantage. So this is the thing. I already called for the roll. I can't give you advantage after the fact.
So it just doesn't go under the carpet. It just basically just falls on the floor. But I'll be like going out last, and then I'll just drop it.
Okay. So you drop
or
it.
leave it on his desk.
It's
Maybe I'll just leave it on his desk with his papers. Just like drop it on there.
you. So okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Questioning.
This actually works out very well because they're aware that you did something. So they see that you did something, like the part, like they can see you you dropped a piece of paper, but also you just dropped a piece of paper. Like
Yeah.
they don't necessarily know what it is or anything. Make a performance check for me. This is how we're gonna do it. Make a performance check for me. This is how you're gonna save this.
Oh, I can't move this now.
Okay. So to anyone who would be watching, you didn't manage the sleight of hand, but it does just look like you tripped and dropped a piece of paper.
Okay.
That is what has happened.
Okay.
And they're gonna come back and they're gonna watch this afterwards when they rewatch
Yes,
the.
that's perfectly fine.
So hi,
why I
Alec.
said-
Keep it to yourself. Okay. Is that all? Is that all you want to do?
Yes, that's all.
Okay, cool. Then we can go ahead and go back.
So how's everyone doing?
Okay. So, as you are
What the
all
hell happened?
walking out of the room, Lily.
No, sorry, there's noise. That's why I'm muted.
Okay, I figured that's probably what you were doing, but also I wasn't sure if you were saying something and I just couldn't hear you because you were muted. As you're all walking out of the room,
What
Liliana,
do you do in the
Liliana,
your sleight of hand?
no, don't worry about it. Liliana hangs back a little bit as she's the last person out, as she was also like basically at the death. She's the last person out. As she's walking out, her foot catches on the rug and she like almost trips and just you watch as she like drops a piece of paper that like flutters down to the floor. You can see
Yeah, I did not see it.
you're out, but like in general, that is what any of you who are like looking back for whatever reason see is you just see her trip and drop a piece of paper.
I feel like the professor would see it. Because he was waiting for the piece of paper, got the piece of paper.
Yeah, so you were probably like just in front of her, so you could see her like you were the closest, but like you saw her foot get caught on a rug, and then she like almost trips. You kind of like catch her a little bit as she drops a piece of paper,
Ma'am.
and then you all
I'm sorry, I'm so clumsy. I think we should go. We should definitely leave.
you
And she like looks back like a bit worried, and she's like, I think let's go. Let's get out of here.
I think we should, yes, let's go.
Yes.
so you all make your way out. The captain leading you down the staircase, and you can see on the table that's in the center foyer. There is a like small chest that is sitting there. Proceeds to walk up to it, open it, and takes out
500.
Eight small.
700.
7.
Hang on.
750.
Hold up. Takes out eight little bags, and the eighth one he picks up, opens it, and puts five coins back into the box. They're small little bags, but each one it's like, you know when you get like or in movies when they get like a brand new roll of coins from the bank. So it's basically that. It's like little packs of like 100.
So we each here now should get 150.
Are you dividing by 5 or are you dividing by 6?
5.
Okay. Is that how we're doing it? You're not here, you don't get loot.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
No.
Penance.
We'll each just.
All I'm saying
Unless-
is party funds can be a thing.
It's 125 then, for each of us, and that's divided by 6. So who's keeping?
I'll keep.
No, I will keep it. I am his friend. I will keep his share.
You have 750 gold to divide amongst yourselves as you wish. That is the point. Alright.
I start counting out.
You can do that on your own time. I'm afraid we have other matters to attend to. I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and sleight of hand that. I'm just gonna walk out.
You're gonna walk out. You all make your way out back onto the streets. In Greendrift, holding your 750 gold in copper pieces. No, I'm joking.
Don't you dare.
You would need you'd need a big cart for that. Apparently, someone is bleeding profusely.
I'm sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing when you.
It's okay.
When you people would whisper.
But yeah, so you make your way out onto the streets. What would you guys like to do?
As we reach the streets, I will gather all the chickens and be like, all right, first we'll stand there and go, I know everyone is out for blood, and he will look at the dwarf. I can see some people are here out for blood, but I suggest we just try and parley with these people at least once, and let them decide.
If this, I mean, I have to agree with the professor. If it was to get out that we expressly went against the king's orders, it might not go that well for us.
And then once
So, have
do-
you ever stood
right?
face to face to an orc?
Yes.
Have you ever smelled the breath on your skin, looked in the eye, and see the deception, see the hatred they have for all of us?
Well,
Where they
actually,
go,
she was very nice. Orc.
they take. There is no negotiating with an orc. There is no peace when an orc is close to you. You do not understand. The orcs threaten everything I hold dear. There is no wavering.
The
Wait.
the professor will just give him a hug.
I am here.
So
Professor will just hug him.
Berta will just say, sounds like childhood trauma.
Yeah, the professor just hugs him and
Yes,
starts tapping him on the back.
I also start going around and hugging. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's alright.
It's
a safe
The
space.
trauma is reality. When your
I
king has been slain by these beasts.
I understand,
will
my
understand.
friends. I understand this, but I must plead to you for what of the women and children. Just sure. They are in new land. They have come from who knows where. They are desperately looking for a land to call their own, and sure they take it by force. But we have to at least just try once.
Did we just fall into the world of Warcraft?
Wait a minute.
For the
When
horde!
when they surrender their weapon and they get willingly into the jail cart, that's the only time you can spare their life.
Of course, I'm not suggesting we go up to the whole army and be like, "Parley." I'm just suggesting that if we have a chance to just commune with one of them,
Don't they work in clans?
is
Oh.
there
Yes.
is there no communication system between these clans?
Hope I don't think we're beating the big G word allegations here.
Oh, yeah, true.
I'm trying to stop this, okay? I'm trying.
All good.
The only way you stop this is by getting rid of them. The
I suggest
information
some
that
research.
Lord seeks is how to get rid of them. Nothing else.
So do you really think the king would ask for a diplomatic solution if he didn't believe there could be one?
I do not know this king. I've never met him. I've never stood in front of him.
Not many
And
people
I
do.
not think he's ever stood in front of a war chief of a orc. Once he does, he will understand.
I hear you.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's the whole point is first. Maybe we should set up a meeting with their head chief and our head chief. You know, that way.
As soon as the war chief of the orc clans lay down his weapon, that's the only time you can have conversation.
Felix says, the king is secretly an orc.
Damn, man, you're ruining like all of my good reveals. First it's the piano, now it's this. Like,
He was a half orc. How could you?
I understand the necessity to species as hostile beings, because they are hostile. But I just Liliana I've seen some things, and I feel like if she can just get close to one, and I don't know, mind melt with her or whatever. I don't know what sorcery she has.
What kind of bad nonsense is this you say?
I would turn straight to Liliana and say, I will ever be behind you, axe in hand, and my shield. For they will attack once you try that with them, and I will be ready.
I just ask we try.
do. See, just that we try. And then if it doesn't go as planned, and you are right, we kill after.
You will have
When you
my
No
find
problem.
out.
I have no problem with that whatsoever.
When you
Hostility.
find out that I am right, will you be ready?
Okay, so shall we go?
Yes.
Let's go.
Wait, we need a horse and cart first, and maybe some supplies.
yeah, what do you guys want to do? You guys want supplies? What are you looking for?
I think we should probably get supplies.
I do not know this town. I've only been here. I've only
Wait.
arrived this morning in this town.
Darren,
Yes.
is there anyone that sells relics that could help my little friend here?
What is your definition of relics again? Like,
Do you want to go into a whisper quickly?
sure, we can go into a whisper if you would like. So
Stream is.
yeah, the stream is still gonna hear.
It's fine. Stream can hear. Hope
Yeah.
can hear. She could, because I know she had the stream up.
Pretty sure
Uh,
everyone has the stream
I
up.
can see the stream. I can't hear it. I have it muted.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna whisper quickly. We'll be right back after these messages. But also, you got the stream will hear, so. Okay.
Okay, so for the guys that are in chat, I have a little friend that hasn't been revealed yet.
Yes.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can get for him that might help him be more effective in the field of battle.
Okay. Yeah, let me see quickly. I don't know if there's anything in this excuse me, in this like city that will help with that.
or if anyone would know where I could go while going west.
Yeah. So the best way I think this would work. You're more likely to find something along those lines if you move towards like the capital, so the more populated areas. You guys are kind of going into a less populated area. Beyond like what you might be able to do is like find resources and things you can use to like do it yourself.
Could I make? Would there be other relics along, or like, old abandoned areas like I was in, on the way west? Could I make like a history check or something just to see if I remember of anything?
Yeah.
On the way that I haven't explored.
Yeah, go ahead, make a history check.
Okay. For oh yes, something I'm actually good in.
Yeah, you're good at that. You're an intelligent guy.
Oh come on, I still got low.
Yeah, unfortunately, rolling a 7. Hey, you still got a 13 off of a 7.
Yeah.
So there isn't anywhere specific that you think of immediately. Like but also you kind of have the benefit of like this lord basically just told you that there used to be people in that area, and then there were a bunch of natural disasters, and everyone left, and now they've kind of been taken over by orcs. So there's probably quite a lot that history and people have forgotten about that area. So it is still like a really good, like a good thought. Like having that thought of there are probably things that you can use that have kind of been lost to time and nature in that area.
Okay. Then also, is there, or like, because I'm an artificer, I can theoretically get like steal something from like a forge or something, just to make more reinforcements, could I?
Yeah, like you would probably be able to, like, having resources and stuff to make repairs and stuff. I would say you can do that.
Okay, cool. I'll zip around the town, but okay.
Anything else
I
before
guess-
we?
Not ask for bringing back like for like what's a forger's location or something in blacksmith.
Okay. Cool. So I will take us back in 3. We're back.
It's just like he wants to fight. I'm like, no, he doesn't.
What?
Okay.
Who's
Thank
fighting?
you for that.
Somebody roll initiative.
No.
What? I don't.
No, I think I'm the only one that
Initiative.
knows Orcish.
I don't know. Do you know Orchid? I can't remember.
No, I know Orcish. That's why I'm saying I don't. If Bertel doesn't know Orcish, I'm the only one that can speak to orcs.
Bertel, do you know
Then that's
Orcish?
Do we word? Ignore that.
Draconian.
Where do I check this again?
Bottom left.
Other proficiencies and languages.
Oh, Darren,
Yeah.
What hell?
we haven't filled that in.
Oh.
Oh,
Philady, you want to
Well,
speak
you will.
Orcish?
You know at least common. You know at least one language, and that language is common. I will double.
I'm kidding.
We will double check that after the stream. For now, the answer to your question is in a box, and we will find out if he does or does not.
Is it
Excellent.
next to the cat?
How did you know there was a cat in the box? I'm joking.
Schrödinger's
is it
cat.
dead?
Yes, no, I
Is
know
it
you're double
alive?
checking.
Are we doing a
That's the
Schrödinger
first-
now?
That's the second question.
But yeah, anyway, so yes, that answers that question. So what are you guys looking for as a group? What
Armor.
supplies?
We're
I am looking for armor.
Shop.
A blacksmith, honestly.
Cool.
We're
So-
looking for shops that sells potions, healing potions.
Cool.
Potions, armor, area of effect, things.
Okay. So, can I please have Liliana and Bertel? Did somebody's Discord just go off?
That wasn't mine.
Mm-mm.
My Discord is
No,
closed.
it's the pop thing. Farron, he was putting out his language.
Oh, is that
proficiency.
okay?
Yeah.
No, because I heard a ding and it sounded like the Discord notification, and I was
Yeah,
like,
that's so good.
I was like, why don't I see Discord? Anyway, think about it. Yes, Liliana and
Liliana,
Yeah,
Liliana's been in the town long enough to know.
Yeah,
things.
that's fair. So, Liliana, I think you would know what kind of armor are you looking for?
Just studded leather armor.
So you would know that there.
I can't wear more than that because then I'm gonna have disadvantage.
Yeah.
I can get chain armor, and I still don't have
Fine.
disadvantage.
Full plate armor.
Chain armor.
What armor proficiencies do you have?
Oh yeah, that's true.
I just put my shield on her back.
Lily, what's your strength?
Sorry?
Liliana, what's your strength?
It is a 12. I have a +1 to strength.
Okay, so you don't fall over when the shield is put on your back. But
Ulfgar will
do you?
protect.
Okay, so Hope, do you have light armor proficiency?
I didn't put in my proficiencies in roll 20.
I don't think.
Except for languages and weapon. Oh no, I didn't put in armor proficiencies. I have weapon proficiency.
I don't think sorcerers get armor proficiencies.
Okay, so studded leather armor it is.
That's
I have
still
light
armor.
It goes up to a 12, my armor, then when I get it.
Let me just double check this. So you don't have armor proficiency as a sorcerer.
I see Liliana struggle, strain under the shield.
Let
Back.
me, I will
I
be.
look at, I've
One
got
second.
the shield on my back, and I look at the Berthel, and I'm just like, how do you do it?
Wait, Bert will just be like, it grows on you.
Okay, I'm back.
You maybe.
Wait, where is the thing that I'm looking for? Because I think if you don't have armor proficiency and you're wearing armor, you're not gonna have a good time.
I'm wearing leather armor. It's the most basic.
I just want to double check. That's whip.
I'm just a girl.
Okay, so Hope,
Anyway. Yes.
if you wear armor that you lack proficiency with, you have disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, attack rolls that involve strength or dexterity, and you can't cast spells.
Is there a cape I can get that will give me armor?
We will still. I guess we're gonna find out.
Go get a potato bag.
So
I'm enchanted.
you're gonna make me look up the rules for enchanting your own magic items.
Liliana,
Yeah.
are you still carrying the tray from the
Yes.
tavern?
Sacred tray, hell yeah.
Yes.
Can we not
It
put?
is now attached to my backpack. I strapped it on. You know, it's very easy for me to reach and then just.
Can we not like reverse Yoda this and put Liliana on the back of the tortoise?
Wow.
Do you want to get on my back? It's
Like-
very comfy.
Like a magical tank.
Wait, what
That's
do you-
great, but it
Alright.
doesn't help me. It makes me more of a target when I'm higher up.
It's fine.
Okay.
There's a
Well,
secret
either
compartment you can hide in.
either way, Liliana, you do know where a blacksmith is, which is your best bet at the moment for the things you guys are describing. There is a blacksmith called Rings of Steel. I will not. Over here, in the top left-hand corner.
Cool.
It is this black building. Yoink. Well, technically it's that part. So, if you wish to take yourself a professor, please do not step on top of Liliana.
Behave yourself.
Fragile child.
Behave yourself, Professor.
So, I'm assuming you can all make your way there if you wish. Seems you're all moving as a group.
We move as one.
Use this one for now.
We are the light. We are the strength beneath the wind.
You got the hive mind.
When you guys get there, you see a dwarven man, slightly shorter than Ulfgar. Ulfgar is very tall for a dwarf. Average dwarven height. You see dark skin, cut like you can see he has dark skin, but he almost looks like actual black with the amount of just soot and like dirt like covering his arms, his face. You can see he's wearing these like goggles with some sort of like reflective lens on them. He's got this thick pair of coveralls, long black hair that he's got like pulled into a ponytail at the back. I pulled into a ponytail wrapped around to make like this like very just functional messy bun to keep his hair out of the way as he's like busy just ping 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 smacking away at the metal on an anvil.
I'm not gonna be evil. I was gonna do something.
No, we need stuff from this man, please.
No. I was gonna put a sound effect up, but Darren knows which one I'm thinking of, I think.
Yes, but also we're not on Discord,
Oh yeah,
so you don't have that.
Damn.
And I know
Maybe.
exactly which one you're thinking of.
So seeing a dwarf behind the counter, I think Ulfgar will automatically just step up, greet him. Good day.
Right, good day. What can I do for you?
I am Ulfgar of the Mithril clan. We've got a couple of companions here who's looking for some armor. Are you able to help?
Right, yeah, armor. Yeah, we can do armor. What?
You see, and I wave behind.
Right,
Oscar, just like
all right, that's gonna be tricky. Who's the other? Who's looking for what?
I need just steal, please.
You need steel. Okay, so we got. So okay, so you just.
Please, upgrades.
Upgrade, people. Upgrade.
After that, I would just kind of step to the side and let them do
Right.
their business.
Right, pleasure to meet you, sir. All right, okay, so you young lady, you said you looking for armor. You turtle man, you said you looking for steel. Right, I got that right.
Yes.
All right, cool. Steel, I think we can make an arrangement. You're just looking for raw steel. Got a preference?
I need more refined than anything. Raw steel won't work. I need it to be already smelted and made perfect. Then I'll work from there.
All right. So you're looking for some. You're looking for some. All right. Okay, I think we can manage that. Okay, and see, like, dusts his hands off a bit, like, opens the door, goes inside. You can sort of see when he swings up the door. There's just like piles of coal next to barrels and crates that you can also have like black marks on them that they're probably also just filled with coal. There seems to be some sort of like storage area for materials, and kind of goes in, comes out. How much are you looking for? Like,
What is your rate for steel?
for steel.
One moment.
You can see he pulls out a book and starts flipping through it.
It's
That's
later.
gold. Gold. You should see when you go to the bar. Right, okay, so he's steel. That'll run you about... That's tools. That's gear. They don't have... Okay, they're not gonna have just steel. Steel, it'll probably run you about...
Don't be evil with your prices.
Well, probably gonna run you
no.
about 5 silver a foot.
Hmm.
Do you want by length or do you want by weight?
How much would you do by weight?
Like 5 silver at weight, it'll probably run you about. Excuse me while I Google how much.
What? Google.
Google?
Outfit.
It's this mystical wandering wizard that is all-knowing and...
What is the gold to US dollar ratio so I can have context?
that you can check yourself. That's just IRL.
What is the Big Mac scale for this game? What is the Big Mac index? How much is the Big Mac in this world?
About it'll run you about 5 silver per 7 pounds.
7 pounds.
For an year.
Let's make it like for 50 silver. Should be enough.
50 silver, so that's 10, so that's 70 pounds. Right, I think we can do that. Goes in, he'll get you your 70 pounds of steel.
And then I'll also go up to him and just be like, do you have any ruins or anything for me as well? Or do you know of anyone around here?
Are you looking for, like, runes?
Magical item.
Or...
I should have asked this while we were in Whisper, but ruins for the buddy.
Like R-U-N-E or R-U-I-N?
R-U-N-E.
Okay. I don't particularly dabble too much in the runes and magical stuff department, unfortunately. Not too many people around here. That's mostly down in the capital and stuff. Sometimes I have a few contacts. I can maybe special order some stuff for you if you like. What you looking for?
I just need to know where we're going west. Do you know of anyone around the west side?
Going out west, that's mostly lost land. I mean, you might be able to find something in the ruins of some old forges and stuff out that direction, but I can't really think of anything off the top of me noggin. But I will wish you the best of luck. If you find anything out there, maybe you can stop by. Maybe I can get some stuff off you. Buy some stuff off your hands if you don't have a use for it, but I'm afraid I don't know of anything off the top of my noggin.
We'll be back in a few days. If I find anything that I do not use, I will come to you.
Right, yeah, no, but it'll be a pleasure doing business with you. So that's you said 50 gold. So here is your
Silver.
70 pounds of steel for your 50 silver.
I thank you.
And then he turns to Lydia. Right, you young lady, what are you looking for?
Do you have anything that can give me a little bit of protection, but that's not heavy? Can't wear armor, as you can see.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit tricky. Like I just said, I don't really dabble too much in the the magics and runes department. I mean, I could maybe.
There's a tanner in town.
There is a seamstress, and I think she might have some special enchantment abilities.
Maybe
I'm not sure
if you know somebody, but they might be able to help you. But I'm afraid I'm fresh out of anything that might be of use to you. I'm afraid, young lady. My deepest apologies, of course.
That's perfect.
While they are talking and doing their business, I would like to kind of scoot around the counter and have a look at the forge he has at the back, and see if he's busy. He was hammering when we came in.
Yeah, they're
Just have a look at the quality of the forge, and just admire it.
Yeah, no, it seems reasonably well maintained. It's a forge. As it is used, it breaks down over time with the immense heat and whatever. But it seems to be well looked after. There are a couple pieces of iron and steel that are in the forge, kind of holding their heat at the moment while he's talking to customers.
I would just kneel down in front of the forge and say the following prayer. By fire and strike, by spark and soul, I call upon your hand, maker of all. Let not the grip falter, let not the edge dull, for what is forged today must carry out truth. And kind of just get up and move back.
Cool.
The professor will slap his crossbow on the table and be like, "Any special bolts, my friend?"
Sorry, say that again, Justin. Sorry, I got distracted by something.
The professor will slap his crossbow, hand
Crossbow.
hand crossbow, and then he'll ask if there's any special bolts for this bad boy.
Okay. You put the hand crossbow on. Right. Well, I mean, I can make you some standard bolts. Not much. I can make you some different types of bolt. Are you looking for anything specific?
Do you have any fireworks?
Gonna
Or
be
any
honest,
explosives?
I don't normally keep explosives in a place with an open fire.
I see. Yes. Do you know
Um,
where I can get some?
no, because I don't normally mess with explosives, seeing as I'm around an open fire all the time.
You don't have any friends that are explosive in nature?
I had one. He lost his arm.
Is he still around?
I haven't spoken to him since he lost his arm because I figured I should probably stop hanging around him.
I would like to find this man. Where does he live? Or has he moved away?
He moved somewhere up in the mountains. Last I heard.
We are going that direction.
We are going that direction, indeed. Good point.
So hey, if you find him, let him know. I told him to stop playing with fireworks. Real dangerous.
So we'll know how to find him then if we see any.
Oh
At
yeah,
least
you'll
he'll
see him.
be unarmed.
Dwarf, only one arm. His left arm's like gone.
Thank you for catching that joke. But yes, I would like. That's all the professor wants. Thank you, good sir. Oh, actually, hold on. Any light armor you have available?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of light armor available. Let me go have a look here. Pulls out, goes in, pulls out some leather armor. He's got like normal leather armor. He's got padded leather armor, studded leather armor. What are you looking for in particular?
I currently have studded leather armor, so I'm looking for something that maybe is a bit more tougher, can take a bit more of a hit.
Well, I'm afraid you're not really going to find much in the way of unenchanted leathers that are more robust than what you currently have.
Okay. Well, thank you, good sir. I will just follow the lady in the tortoise. Goodbye.
Well, all the best. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. And yeah, Mr. Turtle, if you do find anything, let me know, and maybe I can buy some of it off you. And takes the leather armor and goes back inside.
I will let you know.
The turtle is currently getting something to eat.
I figured. So cool. So you guys have done that, and you said who was looking for like potions? Somebody said something about looking for potions.
All of us.
Everyone's looking for potions.
yeah.
Okay.
We do not trust our survival skills.
Okay.
We're gonna drop.
Go ahead, Hope. Go ahead
Somebody
and
will
make a. Let's go with.
I know the herbalist outside of town, dabbles in potions.
You've been here long enough. You know of a herbalist in town who dabbles in potions.
Why
And it's
isn't she outside now? It's more efficient.
no, it's the one house that has a whole bunch that has like a fence and then a whole bunch of like trees and random plants and stuff growing all over the place.
So
The
basically,
garden.
it just stands out in the city.
Yes.
Like, oh, it's that one over there.
Yes, it's like the other side of town, but like you know where it is, and you
Giant tree, you know.
yeah, the big tree. You can see like looking through some of the windows, there are like plants like inside this house. Like you see plants through different plants through the windows and stuff. That's the garden. Okay, you'll
Just
learn
step
the
in.
garden.
What a
That's fine.
lovely garden. Anybody here?
A splendid spot for some tea.
I agree. I mean, people need to stop and smell the roses sometimes.
Smell the roses.
The professor's just gonna lie on the grass and just do like grass angels.
Okay, the garden is like fenced off. You guys can't get to the garden without going through the front door.
I like knock.
Jump
like,
the fence. Jump the
No.
So, you knock and you can see. Obviously, you've apparently met this person before, Liana, which I'm sure you would have in
Yes, I definitely
even your
would
brief
have.
time here. But the person you see open the door is not someone you see out too often, as they tend to get some odd stares now and again from the female satyr that opens the door. This lower half goat, upper half woman, upper half female woman, wearing a big like straw hat that's got two holes in the front where her little like goat horns poke through the sun hat. You can see all of her clothes are like made out of leaves and other like plant material. Not like randomly stitched together leaves. Like it's well fashioned clothing made of plant like material. You can see she's got like a whole bunch of pouches around her side, and then the wide brimmed hat.
what's her name?
You know this woman as Naya Greenhoof.
Naya, darling, how are you?
Oh, hello there. It's a pleasure to see you again. What can I do for you?
Well, as you can see, I've brought some friends, and
Oh wow,
we've
there
been
are a
business-
beep load of you.
Yes, there are a lot of us, and we're going to need to do a bit of a shopping spree by you, if that's all right. We are going
Oh, not
on a
at all.
very, very, very dangerous mission. Like, I might not see you after this.
You're going on a dangerous mission. Oh no, that's too bad. You said a shopping spree, right?
And then just turns around and goes inside. You can almost hear her like
You-
counting
I
coins.
step after her, and I'm like, so do you have anything that could possibly, just help us out healing-wise?
I think I do have a few potions of healing that I'd be able to sell you. I have a few also my own creation, these nice healing balms over here.
And what?
I'm not a big fan of box. Do you have more of a cream?
Oh, I haven't been able to get the consistency right for the creams yet. But I do have some salves if you'd prefer.
Maybe some bath salts?
She does have bath salts. You can see there's like the one section that she's taken to, which has like you can see in these like vials and bottles a couple different liquids. You're not entirely sure what they are, but then you can also see there's another section that's like got in like cute little baskets and stuff, like bath salts and some flowers and like all of the like stereotypical like I'm taking a me day like gift baskets on the wall. Like
And where do the healing bombs fit into all of this?
they're They're one aisle. They're at the back of like the aisle that you're currently in, kind of thing. They're like bottom shelf. Like they don't sell super well, and she's still working on them, so they're not like front and center yet. So
As the professor walks past one of the self-love, the self-care things, he'll just grab one and start keep going.
are you adding to cart or adding to inventory?
He's adding to cart. He's an honest man. This woman is an honest woman.
Okay.
Which thing did he grab exactly?
He grabbed one of the gift baskets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The self-love gift baskets.
I'll tell you what's in it after stream.
Yeah. If you told me now, I wouldn't even know what was in it.
I'll tell you later. Google what's in a
In a self-loving gift.
Do you perhaps have some healing potions that we could just take off your hands?
Right, yes, no, I do. I currently have 4 healing potions that are for sale.
Dibs.
They run 65 gold pieces each.
I'll take one.
I've already dibs.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess we're dibs. Do you have anything else?
Well, I have some ointments that I have. These run about these run 80 gold pieces.
What do you put in them? How do they work?
You probably don't want to know that.
Okay. Then second question is, how do they work?
Oh, when you have an injury, you take them and you apply them in a nice, reasonable coating and wrap it in the included complimentary bandages, and then the next morning the wound should be taken care of.
So we have to wait quite a while for it to work.
It depends on the dosages and the effects you're trying to... It's all included in the pamphlet inside. The instructions are very helpful.
One small question, ma'am. How many uses do I get out of one jar?
One, what's the word now? Come on, brain. Thesaurus. One supply will apply about 6 applications.
I will take one as
And
well.
how long does it take?
Add to
How
basket.
long does it take to heal you?
About a night.
It does
Same time as a
some
long
some
rest?
things. I'll let you know.
Bertha will take one of the healing potions. This woman is charging us too much.
So there are 4 healing potions. Who have the healing potions?
I took one.
Professor has already
Everyone
given
except me.
more.
I'm the only one
Okay,
that doesn't.
okay. So there's okay.
Yeah.
I
How
do.
much does a healing potion heal?
A normal healing potion does 2d4 plus 2, I believe. If I'm remembering right off the top of my noggin. Yeah, so
I do then.
Yeah.
Said you're going somewhere dangerous, didn't ya?
and she like leans down towards Liliana.
Yes, very dangerous, dear. And we might not come back, so we need the strong stuff and
Well,
some other stuff, if you know what I mean.
I think I can help. I was hoping to save this for a truly dire moment, but I suppose if this isn't it, if you're going somewhere dangerous,
And she goes behind the counter and pulls out a slightly bigger.
I do have one greater potion of healing that these take a longer time to make, so I don't restock these very often. But I do have one that I can sell you if you'd like.
And how much are we talking here?
These ones they take longer to make. These ones are about 170 gold.
Oh, goodness gracious me, dear. That's a bit out of our budget.
Is it a one-time use?
Yes. It's a
Yes.
greater potion of healing. It does, as opposed to 2d4 plus 2, it's 4d4 plus 4. Or is it 3?
We could pool our funds together.
Oopsie.
Question is, who would take it?
It depends on who's most dire in need.
It's a group contribution. We can use some of Tristan's money.
Yeah, it's 4d4 plus 4. It's twice as good as a normal one.
Felix says, holy fudge. That's expensive.
Would you?
I agree.
Well,
I might just
I
take
mean-
a bomb, if being completely honest.
Well, let's-
Ulfgar will walk up to her and go into his bag and grab some gems and just put it on the table next to some gold. I'll say, "Thank you, my dear. I will take that healing potion for us. We probably will need it."
Bro, stacked.
Man's busy googling how much the conversion of gems is to gold.
I think he's checking if that's a legal move.
We're out here playing
Okay.
chess while man's playing 4D checkers.
I'm out here playing like 5th dimensional chess, bro. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Okay.
Say that was 170 gold, right?
Yeah, it's 170 gold for that.
Well, let's see how much you all buy together, and I might be able to give you a bit of a discount, because you guys are buying a lot more than I was expecting.
And then goes,
Good dear, shopping spree.
Yes, but normally when people say shopping spree, they go to the other side, they don't come here.
Professor will hold up his basket and be like, "What are you talking about?"
See, that's what I was expecting. Honestly, I would, if you're going out, I would recommend.
and then she comes over to you and like recommends a different gift basket.
If you're going out, that works better if you have like a bath where you can. If you're going somewhere that doesn't have a bath, I recommend this one instead.
Yeah, probably a river. I'll probably have more access to a river than a bath.
Well, that one has more bath salts. This one has more candles. You know, it's a lot easier to get the effect without having to, you know, use up as much of the.
And she gives you like the sales pitch for this
Yeah.
this self-care
I just
kit.
go to her and I'm like, so which one would you recommend for me?
Are you asking of the?
She like, well, I know your predisposition, so let me just quickly.
And she goes in back and you can hear like clank.
Susicle!
And then like, and then she gets a few things, comes back with a little a basket that she's put together for you.
There are a few little bits and pieces in there that I think you would really enjoy.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you.
That
Excuse
one.
me, man. Can I have a basket with candles and bath salts?
Oh, that one. It does have bath salts in it, just not as much. It's got more candles than bath salts. I figured.
He's doing his build his own.
Yep.
That basket will run you about 10 gold pieces. Lily.
And this one?
Am I
Yeah,
right?
so yours will run to your one runs you about 8 gold pieces.
Mine. Okay, his 8, mine 10.
Yes.
But
Yours
you'll
is-
go to the back and take like the pretty pink bath bomb with him as well.
Bath bomb.
Yeah.
Okay. That one, the bath bomb you can see is they've got like they all have like little tags and stuff next to them, not attached. She can't afford to replace those tags every time someone takes one. But it is labeled like 3 gold for the bath bomb.
I'll take a bath bomb as well.
Cool, go ahead.
Are you guys going on the spa soon? On the spa day soon?
Apparently,
This is our
we're gonna
last
be
mission
resting in the
last.
woods by a river.
I will look at Ulfgar. I'm like, aren't you gonna take one? Don't you want to be a pretty princess as well?
This beard takes more than a bath bomb. No, just gotta stroke my beard.
Nice.
Oh,
Don't
just
knock
you
until you
know-
try it.
I am taking that 80 gold healing balm or whatever.
Okay.
One of them.
Cool. So you take that. Cool. So you all can mark down in your inventory or write down somewhere what you have bought. Is anyone looking for anything else? Does anyone have any like?
Farum just like quietly walks up behind the lady while she's giving her her shopping what's it, her
Sales
shopping
pitch.
ad to one of the party and just like mumbles like directly behind her and just asks how much for the healing bombs, if I may ask.
So the healing bombs.
Wait, I'm trying to remember.
You said 80. I
Yeah,
have
it
written down.
was 80 for the healing balm. Yeah,
That has.
Is it balm or bomb?
balm. BALM.
Ah, okay. then
Not,
never
there are no healing bombs. There are no explosive healing devices.
Boy, did that guy with one arm really want one.
Imagine a healing grenade.
What does a holy hand grenade do if not heal? I mean,
I just imagine just like a smoke
Have you
bomb
played
that's
Worm? Darren?
yes, I have. I know. That's why I made the joke. Good job. So,
Oh, yes, before I forget. And I lean into
It's
her
hard to see.
and I say in like the loudest whisper, do you have anything for rat-like canter?
Birds all look. Birds all look. What
Some
did you
stuff
just
on
say?
a honey shell and I'm a little bit concerned.
Hope, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Sure thing.
I just come here to get abused.
Aye.
Ooh,
Yes,
Bertel,
no,
go ahead and make a
fine.
stealth check for me.
Oh.
Wait, give me 1 second. I'm just putting my plate down. Wait, what must I roll? Sir?
Stealth.
What
Yes,
kind
there's
of
something I have no bonus
happened?
in.
Hey, you have to beat a 10. You can't. You had to roll one higher.
How do we both get 10 here?
Because she rolled a 7 plus 3 and you rolled a 10.
I rolled a nat 10 at least.
Yes.
Does that not count for anything?
No, unfortunately, in this situation, it means she won.
Oh gosh darn it.
Lily, for like a brief split second, you're making this comment, and you swear out of the corner of your eye, you swear you could. You swear you saw his shell move. Not Bertel. You swear you saw his shell twitch. Just for like instant, you look back, it's completely normal. But you're like, you could have sworn you saw his shell twitch.
Okay. I just. Yeah, as I lean in, I'm like,
hope you're
You're
like
breaking up a little bit.
I was saying it teasingly to her, so I had a bit of a smile. And... Oh.
yeah,
it's
you-
showing. I can't help. Okay,
Yeah, no,
just
it's okay.
continue.
Oh.
It's
It's o-
fine. My internet's giving troubles.
That's okay. We kind of got the gist of what you were saying. But she does to you say,
I'm afraid I don't have much in the way of that. Sorry. Good luck dealing with that.
but yeah. So with that, you all, unless anyone has any last things, but I think that's pretty much everything you Everyone.
buying the healing balm.
Yeah, cool. So everyone.
The healing bomb has 5 uses, right?
Are we getting any
yes.
discounts here?
Yeah.
Well, how much are you all spending?
At the moment,
Wait, how much is a potion again?
I'm spending
65 for the normal one.
65.
So I paid 68 together with my healing bomb.
Yes.
I
For the
paid
no. So
two-
the bath bomb and the healing bomb are different.
yeah.
So the bath bomb is just
Oh, the boss bomb.
yeah, the bath bomb doesn't have an effect. It's a
It's just to make me feel pretty, okay?
Yes, yeah,
My life also matters.
Preach yourself, sister.
Yes.
Preach.
Hell yeah.
Hi, Steve. Thank you for watching.
yeah. We're probably not gonna go too much longer. What?
I'm spending 235 gold.
235.
One healing and one greater healing.
So how much is the healing potion again? Sorry.
65.
65.
65. Okay, that changes my need.
So I'll take a healing then.
Cool. We'll go ahead. So you're 200. You're. I need to know how much everyone is.
155 from me.
155 to. Hope, how much did you spend?
If I'm getting did you
Alright.
take all the healing potions?
No, so I think it's you're getting a healing potion. Ulfgar's getting one.
Then that will be 75.
75. 75. In total, I'll say each of you get 5 gold back. So you can add 5 gold back to your financial situation.
Minus 68.
In a discount.
So I have 62 gold left from the 125. Cool.
Then with that, you'll collect your things. What are you guys wanting to do?
Head out. Well, go get a horse and cart and head out.
You guys managed to get a cart. I will say, getting
And
a
a
horse
horse.
and sorry,
And a horse.
a horse and a cart. Yes.
Just not a cart, otherwise who's gonna push it? And don't say the turtle.
To get a horse and cart, I will say that's the kind of thing I think you would reasonably be able to get from like the captain and like the lord. I think that would. I am going to say, because it makes sense to me that they would provide you with a horse and a cart and then money to buy what supplies you think you need for your journey. So you have a horse and cart that is like
You're
arranged
telling me
for
they
you.
could have actually just organized us potions already for ourselves. Set up.
So yeah, they could have, but that's part of why they had like funds allocated. Like they paid for it, but if you wanted more beyond, like if they had paid for it, you probably would have gotten like 2, maybe 3 healing potions. You buying it yourself means you get everything you want, whereas they just kind of gave you money. Like, here's money to buy what you want. If you want more than this,
Go get what you need.
you have to spend your own money as well. Like,
Petty cash, my brew. Let's go.
yes,
I mean, Farum hasn't spent a cent yet, so.
yeah, all good.
I've spent way too much money, but I'm gonna heal us.
Bro's extra comfy there right now.
Yep, looks so good.
I haven't found any magic places yet, that's all.
But yeah, so with that, are you all ready to depart?
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. Birdsall needs to be by himself for a while. You can't have people around him.
Okay.
Do you want
I'm-
to whisper quickly?
Yes,
Sorry,
we're
I
gonna
think
whisper
I-
quickly.
I guess we can go to the stables and pick up the
Yeah,
horse
so
and cart while
The rest of the group goes.
off. And
Yeah. So the rest of the group party is going to go off, collect the cart. You all make an arrangement to meet at like the front gate of the city, which is not visible on this map, but you guys make an arrangement to go meet there, and then we're gonna whisper quickly. Be back when we're back.
Temporarily.
That's the gate towards the
Can I
capital. It's
follow?
the other side.
No.
But,
No following.
I will be back. Okay. You managed to find a secluded place. So what are you up to?
As an artificer, I will tell Cinder,
Yes.
you can come out now, buddy. And Cinder will transform into his Thopter form,
Cool.
but lay on the ground.
Yes. So, for those of you watching, you watch as this top layer of his shell, covered in moss and different bits of slow-growing plant life, cracks and moves as it climbs off of his shell, and this small, not small, but medium-sized mechanical entity changes shape into this small thopter that chills on the ground and looks up at you.
Hello, old friend. It's been a bit since I've let you out. We are going on an adventure now. But I feel like you need a bit of an upgrade before we can do anything. Otherwise, you might get hurt. Wait, why is Liliana doing stealth check?
One moment. Hope. What are you doing?
That would work.
Negative DM inspiration. You have disadvantage on your next check.
I literally just said I'm gonna roll a stealth and confuse them.
Okay, well, we'll be back. Okay.
Okay. Because Artificer, I can't. They still can't.
Yeah, no, they're doing it.
I do have my tools and everything
Yeah.
to do things to him. So I just want to add extra layer of steel around his wings
Okay.
and his core, pretty much.
Cool.
Just to beef up his defense a bit more.
Okay.
But also at the same time carefully taking off all of the moss and the flowers, putting it to the side, so I can put it back right afterwards.
Yeah. You spend some time doing some tinkering and just like repairs, as well as just like replacing like smaller armor pieces with like slightly thicker. Doing some maintenance upgrades. You spend a bit of time doing that. Not too much of an issue.
But one thing, because it's going to be thicker, the shell is going to be a bit bigger, so it will have
Yes.
like a bit more edges to it. Okay, so
Okay.
once he's done, I'll start putting everything back on, and just tell him, remember our past, remember what we've gone through. We don't want them finding us yet. And he goes back into his shell form and goes back to my back.
Cool. Yeah. He like the wings flutter a bit as it like flies up and like grabs onto the back of your shell before the wings fold in and it folds back nicely into a covering over your shell.
I'll make the comment. This is getting a bit too heavy for me, I think.
And you do feel it a little bit more as you're taking some steps, but you know,
I'll get used to it.
yeah, you're
but,
used to it. It's a good workout.
Yeah.
So you ready to head back?
Yes.
No.
We-
It wasn't
Okay.
last episode. This was a different game that I killed, actually.
Oh, they get
players.
Wait, Darren.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna PM you quickly.
Cool. You can do it too.
Just got out of
secretiveness.
whisper and now you're asking that.
Cool.
No.
Bertel
He
does
just wants to-
meet you.
Wants to be secret in person. He wants to watch us while he be secret.
Yes. But Bertel does rejoin you.
Make it
He does-
interesting.
Yeah. Bertel does rejoin you all towards the at the front gate of the city. Anyone who would like to make a perception check.
I would love to. I can't
I'd love to.
wait for you to ask.
I don't know
11?
anything.
15. 13.
13.
9.
Okay.
Really?
Okay. Cool.
So only the professor and maybe.
on.
Maybe me.
Where? Let me
I
see.
don't know. Do I need to
where's-
make a roll?
No.
Nope.
Where is this thing? here. I don't think the people can see it there. Nope, they can't. No, they can't. Cool. You all watch as Bertel returns, and you all meet up back at the meeting at the cart, at the city gates.
Like nothing ever happened.
Does my 15 mean nothing?
Your 15 means nothing.
Wow.
You're just off, buddy.
Okay, I guess we climb into the horse and cart. Who's driving?
Can I make a recommendation?
Sure.
The dwarf. Don't let the professor do it. I don't trust him. I'd rather the dwarf.
Okay, who has a better sense of direction in this place?
The dwarf.
Okay,
would
Dwarf
what?
has never been in this city.
Well, you're leaving the
Only
city,
one.
so you guys know you have to head west.
Can the professor do like an intelligence roll to prove to this man that he can drive?
Farum has something to say.
Yeah, sorry,
Oh,
Jerome.
no, I was just gonna. No, I was just. Farron was just going to just slowly raise his hand and just say, "I know the general area. I can drive if necessary." I don't know why I'm talking Bortle.
You've been infected by the Birdle.
There can only be one Bertel here.
Oh, thank you, good sir. I'm going to take a nap.
The professor lies down in the back of the cart.
As someone who also knows the general area, I will sit next to him in the front.
Cool. So you guys begin making your way out of the city.
I'll sit at the back with my feet hanging, dangling.
Camera next to
Bert-
Ulfgar.
Bertel will get in, and the whole
The whole
just
cart
rocks.
leans to the side as you get in, and then evens out.
Maybe a slight angle depending on where you sit.
Yeah, it's you have to position yourself quite evenly in the middle to stop it from leaning to one side.
He just gets off and then the cart goes.
Well,
That might happen. We'll see. We'll see.
but yeah, as you're all moving, the sun slowly starting to descend. You're not in any danger of driving in darkness yet, but you are possibly gonna have to find a place to make camp for the evening in a couple hours. As you're all moving, can I get... Jura has just disappeared, and I don't know if he's here to make a roll.
I'm here. No, I was just having some water.
Okay, all good, all good. Can I please get Jura...
Oh, he just
I
left
think he
completely.
just disappeared.
Technical difficulties.
Uh...
That actually worked.
I am a god.
I hate my mouth.
It's all good, man. Don't worry. That was hilarious. But yeah, can you just go ahead and make a survival check for me?
I can.
Oh lord.
See.
Can I help because I'm sitting next to him?
Yeah, you can help. So you'll have advantage.
Yo, +5 and help. Hell yeah.
21. Nice.
21.
There we go.
You make pretty good time. You know the area, so you know which direction roughly you need to be going in, and you follow the trail pretty smoothly, making your way through the dark, the setting sunlight as you enter the forest line, heading deeper.
The professor just
northwest.
changed his setting to sunset.
Oh wow. Okay.
Load the
So
bottom.
you're gonna need to, okay, I need you to do something for me, Justin. I need you to take the color and I need you to slowly go into a colder white as the sun begins to set and it moves from a warm sunset to a nice light moonlit glow. Very nice. As you're going along, with the 21, you guys are keeping an eye out for a nice place to make camp, and as you are still looking for a place to make camp, you come across a section of the road move you all. Come across a bend in the road where you see a cart that appears to be damaged on the side of the road.
I would like to do a perception check. Suss out the area. Is this an ambush?
Yo. Okay, but as we're going, we're approaching, and we see this. I turn to Farum and I say, "I don't think we should stop the cart."
Farum just slowly looks around the area and says, well, in the end, it's better we rather pull off the path and call it. It's best to rather make a proper waiting area than risk any form of ambush in such dark times like tonight.
This is true, but hear me out. That cart might suggest that this is a ambush site. I'm just saying, it doesn't look like it was naturally broken.
Okay, Professor, go ahead and make your perception check.
Time to look.
Please no.
Look
No,
around.
roll 20.
You.
Can I help him?
Oh.
Can I help him? Because
He's already rolled. You can make a perception check if you would like.
I will
I'll
do
also
that.
make
Can
a
I roll for perception? Because I know it's also dark and I still do have my dark vision.
Well, I think
also
think
have
most
dark-
people have dark vision. So
I
if you
can
want,
guarantee 90%.
if you want to
Oh,
make a
wow.
roll, go
So
for
much
it.
better.
Can the professor put his goggles of night
20.
on?
Yeah, you have them on. You're not. If you didn't have them on, you would have been at disadvantage,
Okay.
which would have made it worse potentially.
That
My
night-
20.
Go ahead, Drew.
Now you
Okay.
get your 20 after the failed roll earlier on.
Lol. Yeah, you're going along. You can see that the cart is not the cart that you can see off to the side of the road. It is damaged. You can see that there is one wheel that is like come off, and you can also see just off to the side what appears to have been like an old campsite, almost like this is a section in the road where people stop fairly regularly along this path, and that somebody's, from what you can see, there's a broken down cart, and then an old campsite.
Okay. I get off and I go to the campsite. I'm standing by the cart. And I'm like, people don't clean up.
I will
Oh wait, I can drag myself in, I think. Yeah.
drag
there we go.
yourself in. Let me drag
I think I would have read it up, just kind of realizing there might
Wait.
be danger, and get off with her
Wait,
after
Virgil?
telling her.
Sorry, I'm
Telling her that I've got her back.
Oop. That's not your cart, by the way. That's the broken down
Yeah,
cart.
yeah. That's the broken down cart.
So you guys,
I just
okay, hold
see
up.
a litter.
Okay, do me a favor. Don't cross that line, Hope.
Wait, what?
I just need for 1 second, as you're all approaching, I need you all behind that line for a second.
Oh, okay.
As you're approaching, Hope and Liliana and Farum, you notice as you approach, the cart appears to be damaged. It doesn't appear as though the damage was. It looks like the cart broke down, like the wheel broke off of the axle. It doesn't look like, you don't see like gash marks or arrows sticking out of the cart, anything like that. I'm just putting that out there because I know that's the kind of things you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. But the dwarf gave me nightmares.
Yeah, no, I don't. Hang on. And as you're approaching, you do smell what smells like rotten flesh.
Oh.
Like there is a strong like stench coming from this area as you're approaching.
Okay, so she walks up and she's like, "What's that smell? Does anybody else smell that? Farum?"
And
Having been in battle and in skirmishes a couple of times in my life, would I recognize the smell?
as you're getting closer now, at this point, you can start smelling because it is thick. Like this area is like there's a pungency to the smell. You do start smell. It does smell like corpses. At this point, Liliana, you would notice the cart lurch to one side. Not the cart you're on, but the cart that you can see there. And you watch as this large entity begins. You can see these like green, almost vine-like tendrils wrap over the cart, pulling itself up over the edge of the cart towards you.
Do I know what it is?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
Can I also do an Arcana check?
So do what?
Yeah, anyone who wants to, you're all seeing this, so you can all make Arcana checks if you want.
And I think we will.
How many eyes does it? Oh no, I see skulls. I see
won't
I got a
skulls.
22.
Jeez.
God knows nothing about magic
Yeah.
or arcana or anything.
Okay,
so-
so that's... Okay, so... Professor Nigel and Bertel, you definitely know what this is. You've read about such things. This is an entity that is created through magic. It is typically the result of an arcane ritual performed over a necromancer's grave. On a plant that is a specific plant that's planted at a necromancer's grave, as this corpse flower climbs over the cart. This is a corpse flower. This large plant-like entity, and you can see within it several humanoid corpses, like attached to this plant.
Lily goes, guys, hear me out. I mean, she'd know it's not natural, right?
Oh yeah, you
It's
with
kinda-
yours, you don't
Yeah,
necessarily
yeah.
know what
He's
it
like,
is,
"Guys?"
but you know this isn't natural.
Guys, hear me out. Hear me out. I don't think this is natural.
Does the
Still has,
professor know
like,
Is it
holding his
moving
nose,
at
not
all?
standing.
The
Towards
thing
us.
just came out under the cart, so it's moving.
Yeah, it is moving towards you guys. So it
I
lurches
would
up.
move in front of Lily as soon as I see that thing, shield in hand. Just
Cool.
yelling, you guys better be careful.
So once you get before you're able to move, I just need to check something. Cool.
Oh,
No,
Um,
I take a step back.
I just need to go roll something quickly.
does the professor know if it's got sentience or not? Can I communicate with it?
It's moving.
Offer it. It smells really bad. Offer it some of those bombs.
You would know. This entity does not speak any languages. It does not communicate. It only consumes.
Okay.
And it's looking at me.
Professor, well, I was checking who was within range. Wait, let me check. Unfortunately, he's out of range. Because I think from the center of him. Probably, I'll be from this one. He's in range. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d6. The professor is a 1 and a 2, Liliana is a 3 and a 4, and Ulfgar is a 5 or a 6.
That's a pretty good name.
It's a 2, which means it's the professor.
Oh no.
Oh no,
So
the bomb is coming out tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
So, professor, does
Yes.
You smelled it.
does a 16 hit your armor class?
A 16 does hit my armor class.
Cool. I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
It just hits.
Okay.
Well, okay, hang
Okay,
on. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm checking the time. So, first off, Alec, go ahead. You may.
Wait, are we doing it like this and leaving it for?
We are cliffhangering because it is
Okay,
quite
let's
late.
Go.
So,
Okay. As Berto does his Arcana check and realizes that this is necromancy, or part of the necromancy part, his shell starts shuddering. and like there's a vibration being felt, and people can feel the vibration happening. Next thing you realize, something is next to Birdsall, a flying object, ready and waiting to help with this fight. And his name is Cinder.
So your shell came off.
You,
Part of my shell.
you watch as this metallic layer across the back of his shell that had been hidden by moss and plant growth just clicks in all of these different places and pops off the back of his shell. So you can see the full turtle shell, like he has that, but this like almost metallic
I
armor
see, like,
layer.
A pristine turtle shell, beautiful brown and like a brown, black, and like a dark purple hue to his shell, his natural shell.
Yeah.
Now,
But yes,
but
so
Cinder
then
is sitting right next to me.
You said you were an artificer.
Okay.
Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello.
Hi, little
to my
friend.
little friend.
Okay, I'll roll my initiative. Wait, okay. How do I roll initiative
Damn,
for
I
this
rolled
little
0.
bugger now?
Well, I rolled a 0. I'm not in this combat.
I will. No, sorry, I had to add that. Oh, you rolled the same as the professor. Interesting. Yes, great. We will check that. So you can add yourself in the meantime, and then I will check about adding your companion, and I will get a little token for him sorted out for next time. But unfortunately, that's where we're gonna leave off. As you also hear off in the distance. As you watch as two decomposing figures begin to
Oh,
emerge
come on.
Ah.
from the
professor
brush.
is like, I knew we shouldn't have stopped.
But that's where we're gonna leave off for tonight, because it is getting quite late, and we spent a little bit too much time in the beginning messing around and letting chaos reign.
Hey, we went through Oceans 11 and then we went through Suits.
Yeah, you hit the whole.
You had to get the full experience, guys.
Yes.
No.
Good job.
Then we went
Thank you.
fucking-
Yeah, but so one moment, guys. I just want to say to everyone watching who is still here and in chat, thank you so much for watching. Please join us again in 2 weeks, not next week Saturday, the Saturday after that, for this story to continue and to see what unfolds here with our daring adventurers. And also tune in next week for the second session of Hope's game. Hope, do you want to pitch? Do you want to spiel, or do you want to?
If you haven't watched the first episode, go ahead and do so for my campaign and this one. And thank you to everyone watching. Thank you to the lurkers. And we are going to leave it here for tonight. Felix Wolf said thanks for the fun session. Well, glad you enjoyed. And please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notified when we post more videos. And share this with your friends and family. Get them to watch. You know, they might come and play D&D with you. And the Discord link is pinned in the comments, so you can come and join. And if we play games, you know, and if we have another D&D event, you can see all the details on there.
Yeah. Cool. Well,
Thank you for watching, everyone. Say bye.
bye. Au revoir.
Bye.
Cheerio. All right, I have to do the thing. Bye.